Hi, I'm Hope and I love reading, and today I'm going to talk to you about some of my favorite books to get you all ready for summer. I'm starting up with The Truth About Forever by Sarah Desson. This is a really important story about letting go, growing up, and kind of moving forward and becoming the person you want to be rather than the person you are in that very moment. Sarah Desson writes a lot of great summer books. I've read a lot of them, but this is definitely my favorite just because I feel like I can relate to the character and kind of the development that she goes over time and how she just really strives to be her own individual person. And I would highly recommend it to anyone who wants a book about change and about summer with a little romance sprinkled in and even some jobs, summer jobs, first experiences, and just an interesting story in general. So next up, I have We Are the Wildcats by Siobhan Vivian. I was so drawn to this book because it talks about a field hockey team, a very competitive one. And while I don't play on that competitive of a field hockey team, I do play for High Point's field hockey team. So I was really drawn to the story because it's not very often there's a field hockey team in a young adult book. And I just loved that I knew what they were talking about and I could understand this team dynamic that I see play out in my own team. So if you're going to consider signing up for a fall sport soon or you're playing on a sport right now, I would recommend it. I love the teen vibes. It's about a team who has this immense pressure on them, to win states. There's girls coming back from injuries. There's girls who have high expectations. There's newcomers. And it kind of talks about, from multiple perspectives, which I love reading about, learning about that team dynamic and growing and standing up for yourself and kind of all these things that we really do talk about in that team setting, but not enough. Last up, I have Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. Morgan Matson is definitely one of my favorite authors. I have read all of her books. I have her new book pre-ordered and ready to go a month from now, so I adore it. She really kind of writes these stories about friendship, and I love a lengthy book, so I love that these are longer. And this is a book that's about a girl, two best friends who live in Connecticut, and one leaves unexpectedly. She just leaves a bucket list for the main character, Emily, to do over the summer. And it's kind of Emily's journey of self-discovery, being more confident, and also trying to find her way back to her best friend, Sloane. And I've read this at least 3 times, I would say, and I usually read it every summer. And it gave me inspiration to kind of write my own little bucket list of things to do this summer. And it just connects to all these things about growing up and being who you are, and also finding out that you don't depend on one person, that you can have a big group of friends in your life and you should expand who you know and who you are. So those are my 3 recommended books to get you in the summer mood. And next up on my reading list is hopefully The Midnight Library. It came out last year and it is highly recommended. I'm currently like 34th wait line at the library holds list, so we'll see when I get to that one. But I'm also going to be reading Take Me Home Tonight by Morgan Matson, who I mentioned earlier. Her book is coming out soon. I also plan on reading Hazelwood and The Lord of the Flies. So happy reading!